My name is Liz Gomez. I'm a sociology major and senior here at Hopkins. I'm involved in the Johns Hopkins Outdoors Club and senior leadership consultants here on campus. So freshman and sophomore year, I did not fit into Hopkins. I was having a hard time finding community, my values, my major, as well as working through some personal relationships. Instead of dealing with my problems, I ignored them and I pushed them down. At the beginning of my sophomore year, I had changed my major 5 times. I just quit varsity soccer. I didn't have a very strong community, and so I was pretty unhappy, and I decided that I was just going to leave. I filled out transfer papers, but then decided that I would just study abroad for a year. I'd just leave Hopkins and Baltimore, and everything would be better. But then I soon realized that it has little to do with location. I ended up only studying abroad for 1 semester, and I came back. What was really the problem is I was afraid to admit what I actually loved and follow that instead of following what other people were doing or saying was normal for them or what's normal for college students to be doing. Hopkins had a way of making me feel like my passions and my strengths weren't successful, or the path I was choosing wasn't correct. I wanted to work in the Baltimore community with social justice and human rights. I wanted to wake up early on the weekends and lead outdoors trips. And finally, I started following what I really loved, and I found people who wanted to do it with me. But working through college and some of these experiences hasn't been easy. And again, I'm in a state of transition as a second semester senior with little idea of what I'm going to be doing next year. I don't do well with uncertainty and flux, so this isn't an easy time for me. I still don't have a job for next year, and I don't know what's going to happen. In the middle of sophomore year, I went to a retreat that helped me kind of work through my experiences of freshman through sophomore year. And I'm currently going to the counseling center to work through the transition that I'm in now. I think there's this idea that unless you're going through extreme hardship, that counseling isn't necessary. Well, I would say that hardship is absolutely situationally and personally dependent. There is this stigma against getting help, going to counseling, admitting weakness, but I think it's a strength. It shows that you want to be the best person possible. So I just want to say that no matter who you are or what your problems are, it can be challenging to work through. So speak up because you're not alone.